Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 4th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Last shuffle for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, I'm seeing Ascendant Masters here, and I'm also seeing a consciousness of lack. I feel that for many of you, you may feel like you lack the wisdom to answer certain family members. You may feel like some of your family members are like they play too many games. They're giving me that there's a lot of messages coming towards you, or phone calls or conversation coming towards you from family in the home. So this could be relatives that you live with, children, spouse, and you may be feeling as though like in the past, you whatever these messages are, whatever it is that someone is saying, you may feel like it's manipulative as crap. You may feel like, in the past, I was all happy go lucky and not realizing that this person was like setting a trap for me. And now you may feel like you have no empathy for a person anymore, but they want you to awaken your empathy. I feel that someone does actually at this now they actually need empathy. But I feel like for you, you're realizing that your emotions have to step out of the equation. You can't allow yourself to get wrapped up emotionally in anything when it comes to, because I'm seeing third and fourth house energy. So this is about conversation that you're having with relatives. You can't afford to get emotionally invested in that conversation. Two of Pentacles over the whole reading is telling me that you need to have one foot in and one foot out. You need to have your rational mind show up to these conversations. But they're also asking you to awaken your empathy. So instead of actually getting fully engaged, it's just like, oh, poor them. They really are going through the ringer, because I feel that you are highly sensitive to the people around you. I feel that they may be attempting to appeal to your empathy as well. And right now, you need to use it to understand how to heal whatever is this is. You deserve better, is what they're saying. You deserve so much better. The You know that you deserve to be sweet and not salty about the situation. I feel that whatever someone says to you, it's like is going to cause you to feel somewhat salty about the situation. If I'm being honest, they want you to accept everything as it is, accept the person as they are, the person that you're dealing with, especially if you feel like they play too many games. Pull on this, pull on your empathy, play on your empathy. They want you to focus on, instead of taking it in, because here's how it looks, right? I'm playing on Sagittarius's empathy to get something out of Sagittarius. I don't really want to fix the problem. I just want to complain about it and then take up their time. Or I just want, I'm not sure that I want to heal. I just want to vent it. But Spirit is calling on you to hear what they're saying so that you can heal it. I always tell people that if you want the truth, you go to a Sagittarius. I mean, if you want the unvarnished truth, you go to Sagittarius. You really do. They tell you the truth. They even should. The truth is harsh, right? And they're sugarcoating it, even when it's harsh, because a lot of times we're in denial when we come to a Sagittarius asking for, "Hey, what do you think?" We're in denial most of the time, right? And because they're so Sagittarius are, you guys are really sweet, so everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna go to my Sagittarius brother or sister or my cousin or my relative and my mom or my dad, and then they just lay it on you like the real problem is you're lazy, and then you're just like, ouch. But they're being real nice about that. They could say a lot more. um I feel that you deserve to be happy, right? They're giving a happiness. So in order for you to be truly happy, it's important that you focus on what would be the best course of action to heal this, rather than to get wrapped up in whatever they've got going on. Sorry about that, because I keep seeing someone getting wrapped up. Someone wants you wrapped up in their whatever stuff they've got going on. I feel like you're getting one side of a story. There's two sides or three, and they don't want you to get caught up in it, but just to tap into how the person is feeling about it. And They're also saying that you should be able to walk away feeling good about the situation. So that would mean that you are coming in with like, I can feel how they may feel, but I'm not carrying their emotions with me, because you have a tendency to do this, is according to what I'm seeing. They're like, oh, Sagittarius, you have a tendency of taking on their feelings. You're angry with them, you're sad with them, you're disappointed with them, annoyed with them. And they're like, tap into how they feel about it, and then use what you are feeling to offer a solution. Okay, you have to trust that things are going to change once you just accept the fact that this is just how they feel about it. But if you feel that way, maybe this and that, you're sharing with me, so I'm just going to say this or that. You know, if this is how you feel, then maybe you should say this, maybe you should tell them this, and whatever the case is, right? And the relationship will automatically transform once that occurs, once you are able to step out of this without being emotionally engaged in this situation, if that makes sense. There's big happy changes on the horizon, but you cannot get caught up in the emotional chess game that I'm seeing someone playing around you. They want you to be just as angry. You know, the friend that we have that tells you about the other person that did something, so now we all have to be mad at that person. And Spirit's like, nah, don't do that. Like, I can see how you would feel that way. And then boom. But maybe this is the issue. Maybe you should do that and focus on healing it. Maybe you should just talk to him and have a conversation instead of you getting entrenched with it. You already aren't the type that gets entrenched with it, but whoever this person is or these people are, they may attempt to trigger you through some other thing. This is why you walked away from that energy. So now you're mad too. And Spirit doesn't want you in that space. You deserve better. You deserve more. A consciousness of lack is the strength and Four of Swords. And this is talking about how what you lack is focusing on something that you would rather not even freaking deal with. And so they're showing you lacking the concentration it takes to stick through, like the attention span. So they want you to say, I find love everywhere I go. It's all around me. Naturally, the process of elimination will occur when we say that to ourselves. Automatically, this isn't where love is. They don't love me. They're just trying to get me on their side. You know what I mean? They're not coming to me to make sure I'm okay. They're just trying to get me on their side on something. Three of Wands and the Four of Wands with status quo tells me about the influence of others around you. And it feels like people around you are waiting or anticipating a problem, anticipating a struggle, and they want you to be on their side on the struggle. You've come such a long way. I'm sure you know already how these types of things play out. Refrain from picking a side. Lean on yourself. I feel that you are so close to getting something that you want, because I'm seeing angel number 0000. All of this is a distraction. Anytime somebody comes to you with some news, it's a distraction. And it's mostly due to, like, usually when what you want is right around the corner, like when you're about to get what you want, you get tested. And I feel almost that you're being tested. Like, does Sagittarius still want that? Uh, um, I feel that you need to be reminded that whatever's for you is for you. It will never pass you by. There's no need to be worried, sad already. Maybe giving, they don't want you to give up on what you want either, because some of you, this is also an energy of wanting to give up on what it is that you want, because you may feel like it's never going to happen. I'm always being thrown back into some foolishness, but it is going to happen for you. If it's available in this world, it's available for you. Even if there's just one of them, it's still open to being possessed by you. They want you to realize that it's important to remain calm, right? What's meant for you will never pass you by, right? Like, relax, right? Angel number 0000 is telling you that if you have this, you have a dream, it can be a reality. But the people around you may be waiting for a problem and hoping that you come in defense. I wouldn't come to a defense. I'd come in trying to understand all sides of things first before you do anything, right? Because somehow, some way, you've got, it's not that you have a finite amount of passion, but it's like they're trying to suck or siphon passion from you in a situation. Whatever they're talking about, people are talking about with you, just be really cautious. It's a chess game. Like, they're maneuvering you to take someone out. You know what I mean? So no. Hidden motivations is Two of Swords and the Sun. Spirit doesn't want you involved in that mess. I don't know what it is, but it's like, no. Hidden motivations here is about you getting distance. It looks like deep down you don't want to be bothered with people in the first place, or certain people, and it looks like you're deep down you're not sure about it, or you're not confident in the fact that you want distance from this person. You may be the type that's very straightforward, and you don't block people. Um, you don't just let the phone ring. You answer, because you don't, you're like, I ain't no punk. I'm going to answer for you. What? And so they're showing someone who's like, I'm just going to put more energy into things that I really, really want. But I feel deep down you want distance from people. You're just accepting the situation. Spirit is asking you to just accept them for who they are. Not saying, oh, it's cool, they do this and they sap energy from people. They're energy vampires. I'll just let them suck a little from me. That's not what it means. It means I accept that they're an energy vampire, and right now I don't have any extra to give, kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. So either way, you could be dealing with a Leo heavily. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.